Everyone. You might be aware of the upcoming changes to real estate legislation in the province of Ontario starting tomorrow, December 1st. It's called TRESA, Trust in Real Estate Services Act. My name is Dana Gain, and I'm a broker with Right at Home Realty. In this video, I want to cover only a very high level view of the upcoming changes, so you know what to expect. Each change I'm covering really requires a lot more explanation than I have time for in the video, but I'm here for any questions you have. Just send me a DM, a text, an email, any kind of online message. I am here to help. Here are the 4 changes in brief that are taking place starting tomorrow in real estate. So buyers and sellers, listen up. Number 1, designated representation. Brokerages will now be permitted to have designated representation agreements with clients. What does this mean? It's slightly complicated, but at its most basic, it means that in a multiple representation situation, it will be possible to designate another agent within the brokerage to provide you with the best possible guidance and advice. It helps to ease the conflict of interest while not removing it. Number 2, customer relationships will be eliminated. So going forward, you can only be either a brokerage client or a self-represented party. Most people seemed to find the concept of customer relationships confusing anyway. It's a good thing. What does it mean to be self-represented? It's much the way that it sounds. You are representing yourself. But as with all other changes coming with TRESA, there are some nuances and some implications we definitely should talk about. So be sure to reach out to me and we can have this conversation. Number 3, this is a big one. You might have seen this in the news last summer, open bidding. This is very big. It's part of the legislation that means in a bidding war, if a home seller wishes to share, for example, the selling price of other offers on the table, they can do that. Sellers can share the other contents of the offers, like conditions or closing dates, pretty much anything they want. What will never be shared is confidential information about the buyer, their name, their address, that type of thing. Anything that can identify who the buyer is, that will be kept confidential. There are lots of nuances to be aware of on this one, as I'm sure you can imagine. So please reach out to me. Let's have this conversation. Number 4, a brand new Rico information guide will now be shared as a matter of legislation. In other words, it is mandatory that everyone will receive this new information guide to ensure that you understand all the changes and what it means for you as a buyer or seller. The guide is not out today. We're hoping to see it tomorrow, so stay tuned. We're just waiting for the final draft to be released. Now, remember, this is only a very high level, very simplified, uber simplified view of the changes that are taking effect tomorrow. I'm always available for questions. And in fact, I do encourage more involved conversations on each of these points because each change, again, has nuances that we should certainly talk about. Please give me a call. Let's have this conversation. I want to make sure you understand what the changes mean for you as a buyer or seller. Thanks again for watching. I wish you a great day.